Hello everyone, welcome to Steam. This is my team Corporate Chess India. Today we are back once again with one of the very interesting video. This is my team here. Let's dig into the video, guys.
Yeah. So in the previous episodes, we saw how to install SCID versus PC and database chess database, and how to use the database and the software to improve our opening repertoire and analyze all the other games, and how to see the analyze games using the Stockfish engine. So in this episode, we'll be learning how to create a database of our own games and improve our own chess skills using that database and analyze our own games. So Roshan,
Yeah, thanks, Ravi. And guys, a very important feature of online games is we have been playing so many games, but none of us actually analyze it to the depth, right? We do not know. We sometimes see the features given by the website, be it chess.com or Leechess. We use it for a while and then we forget it, right? We don't go back and check it. So this is a very important part where you can use softwares like this to keep a track of all the games, be it across the platform. All the platforms you gather in one place and keep so that you know where you're doing wrong or what you're doing correct. All right. So first, let me show you how do you keep. One second. Yeah. So basically, you just create a new database. So this would be basically your you can call it the name your data my chess games, right? So I've given here my chess games and you have written here my games. So you just click. You can write it here my games and then open here. So once you do that, you will come up with a absolutely empty. Here you can see the loaded games are there, but you when you do it, it'll be empty. It'll look something like this. All right. Then what you do is now let's go to your chess.com profile, right? So you can see here this is my chess.com profile. I've gone to games here. So once you go to games, go to completed games, click on completed games, and then a best way of doing this would be to download the games according to the day. All right, so I have a few games here. So just I'll download the games of October 10th, right? So you just click on this, all the three games which are played on October 10th, and then download the games. So once you download it, it just comes in one PGN, right? So you go back to your SCID versus PC, go to File, Open, go to Downloads, right? So go to Downloads, and here you will see the games, and just do Open. So once you do that, you can see here all the three games came here with the PGN window. With the PGN windows have come here, and if you want to move it to the My Games, you just hold them and move it to your My Games. So option will come copy. So as I have already done it, I'm going to click cancel here, but you need to press copy here. So once you do that, you can do the same thing for Leechess also. You can go to your Leechess games and then download the individual games, or you can download all of them through this button. So I have done only for the games which I have played on 11th. Right, so see, so basically on 11th, so I've played three games in Leechess and three games here in chess.com. And let me show you how you can use this whole feature to, first of all, to build a database which is unified, right? So I have my games from Leechess, I have from games from a chess.com, it could be any other platform, or it could be a game that you played in your classes. You can put that here. Once you put that here, right, you have a centralized database of all your games that you played, right? So now let's say let's take one of the games and let's load it. So once you load it here, you can see the PGN is showing me, exact what are the details about it. It was played in Leechess, who was the opponent, what was the ELO of Leechess and all that, right? So now we can go to the moves. We can see it was a normal game. And as I was showing in the last episode, this is something I do. But here, this is something very important, guys. So I missed this at 6. So I forgotten the preparation for this, and I can write my thoughts here. So during the match times, my exact thoughts were that okay, I forgot what to play for h6. So I can mention the same thing here. I forgot the moves for h6 blunder. Right? So I've written here and just press OK. You can see it here. So that in this way you're annotating your games. Means you're writing what you felt at that time. So when you look back at this game later on, you know that what exactly what you're thinking, or what you can also write what moves were you considering and things like that. Of course, I'm not going in depth here, but you could also write those things so that it helps you in future to understand what exactly you're doing. All right, and then I played this move, which is blunder, right? So you can mention it here. Now you'll be telling how exactly do I know it's a blunder or not? Where is the engine? I'm not getting the evaluation bar. As I told earlier, uh, you can start your engines here again, right? You can see the position. It's you can see the position of it, which says that it is bad. Now it's already minus 4.75 for black, so it is favoring a black a lot here. And this ways you can actually write down here. And instead of h6, if I go back to my stockfish engine here and start it, here it shows you the move the knight e4 best. So you can go back to your pgn and again write a comment here, right? So go back to here and write comment that knight e4 was the best move, and then just press OK. It is there. So in your pigeon, you can see here. And if you want to add a variation, guys, from the engine, now you see some are very interesting line or things is there. You can add them in your pigeon also. You can write it down here that this was a variation that I could have gone for and got an advantage and things like that. So this is definitely a good practice. Another very important thing, right? So now I understood. I made a H6 blunder, but I'm very curious to know how many people fell for this, or how many people actually made. I mean, is H6 the bad move, or I mean BH? I mean, taking on C6 is bad. Bishop to C6, right? So let in this position, I want to know how many people actually did this in my big database, right? So search current board in my Kesa base, which has 4 million games. So click on this, right? So it is searching for the games that have happened in this. So go back here, and it didn't. I mean, not many were there, right? So it shows zero. So not everyone blundered in this position. So we can go back in one move, probably be in this move H6, and we can search it. Yeah, search in Kesa base. Yeah. So now here you can see in the H6 position, 46 games are there. Now I want to know what are the moves that people did. So go to Windows, click on tree window. As I told you guys, tree window is the most important thing, which shows you the moves that people did, right? So you can see every 45 number of times knight e4 was played. Means people were definitely more prepared than me. And at this position, they played the best move knight e4, right? And knight e4, as you can see in the engine, it says that you're still white is a quite okay. It's not at all bad, and it's probably at a decent advantage. So you can actually annotate your games, make analysis of things like this, and then that's how you will actually improve. And this is the games, and here you will be your games, right? This is your game, and you can see the pgn window. Hopefully this was very useful for you guys. And a pro tip I can give you is download games according to the date wise, and then have a separate database as called as my games, which will have everything. Then create something which is date wise, so that you know each day what you have done, right? So that will be, I think, a pro tip for you guys. So a lot of things you can create, so many other database. You can create October database, September, so that you know every month how you're doing. And one you need to have, which is my game, so it will have all the games you have played in online. So if you're playing 5 games, make sure that you put all them here in through different platforms, and that will definitely help you.
Thank you, Roshan. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for such a wonderful knowledge shared by you, and so hopefully we can use in our games too. And thank you, guys. So this is our team, Corporate Jazz India, signing off. Thank you once again, guys. Thank you so much. Do like and
Bye
subscribe, and
bye.
don't forget to click on the bell icon for all the notifications. Thank you, everyone. See you next time.